Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Sedona International Film Festival. I'm your host, Carol Kahn. We are coming to you live from Yavapai College, the Sedona campus, and we'd like to thank our sponsors, Northern Arizona Healthcare. And joining me now is Shan, one of the film executive producers of the film.
These Final Hours.
These Final Hours. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, so I hear the truck from LA wasn't really that bad, right?
It's not too bad, yeah. But when everyone comes at once, we're all in it together, right?
And is this your first time in Sedona?
This is my first time in Sedona, and the festival has been treating me great. So looking forward to hopefully many years to come back.
Good. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's a prerequisite.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You have to come back.
Definitely.
That's what we were just talking about before. It's that's one of the things we love about being at the festival is that we do have people returning and alumni, and
absolutely,
it's just so great having you all here.
As a newcomer, I've been treated so well, and it's just been so exciting to just meet other filmmakers from different parts of the country and the world and just connect and talk about our processes.
Yeah. So what is it that you like about a film festival?
Exactly that. It's just the meeting people. It's seeing new work that's being showcased that I may have never seen before. It takes a special selection in order to be selected, which is really exciting. So to be among those people, we all have a commonality and ground to already start talking to one another and hopefully share information, share processes, and one day work together.
That's awesome. So do you feel like that you learn from other people that are in the field, in the business? Do you have like takeaways from festivals that you go to?
Yeah, absolutely. It just depended on the person that you get to meet in line, whether it's in line seeing a screening or it's the person next to you before the lights go down. I think the biggest takeaways that I personally receive is the personal stories. It's just the stories of the background, where they're coming from. Every process is different, and especially depending on the media as well that you're showcasing at the festival. But I think just primarily the takeaways are just get up and do it.
Right.
Just do it. Yeah.
So talk a little bit about your film, because it's pretty current, right?
Yeah.
It talks about Black Lives Matter. So talk a little bit about the film and tell us what it's all about.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, today is just 2 days after the 2-year anniversary of Ahmaud Arbery's death. So when that was up in the news, and then when the George Floyd murder happened, we as filmmakers, a collective of us, were enraged, and we were watching streets being boarded up, helicopters flying over us in Hollywood, and we were angry, and we wanted to say, how do we come together and express our feelings about this through art, which is what we know and how to do. So our writer and co-executive producer, Brian Flack, he really wrote something beautiful and shared it with me, and I said, I want to be a part of something that's really not only talking about just colored people in general, but specifically black men and women who are being affected through systemic racism. How do we create social justice? And we wanted to create a medium and a story that would represent that, and also the unconscious biases that we have towards people.
I feel like that we always take 5 steps ahead, and then we have to take 3 steps back,
Sure.
And so, it's all part of history, right?
Absolutely.
And you think that you have a solution, we think okay, this is it, with, slavery, and then it's abolished, and, you think it's all over, and it's never all over. So, what's your experiences? You're young, you've grown up in all of this. You said it kind of enraged you to
absolutely.
see this. It does, right? And what do you see as a solution, if any? Do you feel like we're heading in some direction, or what's your thoughts?
Definitely. I think that my grandfather always said, revolutions take time and miracles take a little longer. And I think that, what we're doing is continuing the conversation, and hopefully the movement continues forward in the right direction. The goal of our film is to hopefully it becomes irrelevant one day. That's the goal. So that way people watch and say, we learned from that, and we can move on from that. But it's these constant reminders that also continue to bring light of day to the project and say, okay, well, let's first take a look at ourselves and figure out what is these unconscious biases or judgments we have towards other people, especially black men and women in our country, and how do we start the conversation at the dinner table and then move from there.
Right. In doing the film, because whenever you really do a film, sometimes there are things that come out of doing the film that surprises you.
Yeah.
Was there anything that came out of doing this particular film that surprised you that you didn't quite expect?
That's a great question. I have to say our lead actor, Jojo, his voice blew me away. When he goes up to sing in part of the film, it's just coming from such a visceral and cathartic place. And he sang it live as well while we were shooting. And that blew me away just because of the fact that when we tell story, there's more than one ways to speak, through spoken word, but also music adds another layer of feeling that we were feeling and we tried to show in this film. Yeah, but that was a fun surprise, and I think he's working on some stuff musically now as well, so it's great to see that. Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of fun, like when someone experienced something and then all of a sudden they turn around and they're doing
something else.
Right.
Yeah. But I will say that the reaction and the feedback has been fantastic. We were just recently nominated for an NAACP Image Award this year, so that's been really exciting. And nominations, awards are great, but I think the biggest thing that we strive for is awareness of not only the message but the project, because I think that will help continue the conversation.
Awesome. I love that. So, where can people see the film?
Absolutely. Well, we're currently doing the festival route and the awards campaign. So right now, that's the only place to see it as of now.
And here in Sedona, is it being shown, or has it been shown?
Yes. So it screened yesterday, and we have another screening tomorrow at 7 p.m. in Shorts Program 5. So for those of you that are in town, please come by and make it. Yes. I'll find a ticket for you.
Is it sold out?
I think both were sold out, but maybe we can squeeze in together and learn something from one another.
Are you asking me?
Yeah. I think I have sent my badge somewhere.
All right, you got to be careful, because remember the conversation we had before this.
Yeah.
Well, and how can other people find out about your film? Do you have a website?
We
or anything?
don't currently have a website. I think you can find it on the Nights Young Productions. That's the production company that was behind it, and we have a link there.
Well, awesome. Well, you are a perfect representative for the film.
Thank you. Yeah, and I speak for all of us, and we have parts of us that are in different places right now promoting the film. So I'm happy to represent here in Sedona. A great film festival.
Awesome. And then what's your lead actor's name so we can make
Absolutely. Yeah, his name is Joseph David Jones. You can find him on a show called 4400 that's just recently released. He's also in DC's Arrow and a few other projects as well. And then our director, Lionel Coleman, who was our lead man to really make this film just shine as it does. And he's currently working on a few shows as well.
Awesome. You got a great team.
It's great. Yeah, definitely. We bootstrapped the project, so it's great to know that you can do that from the ground up and find success in telling your story.
Well, I wish you the greatest success,
Thank
Sean,
you.
in that, and I look forward to seeing you throughout the festival.
Thank you.
Awesome. And we will be back with more from the Sedona International Film Festival after this.